Hi, this is Brad McKenzie with Sanibel Honey. I just got 5 packages of bees from Mountain Sweet Honey up in Georgia. And I'm going to install them here. And Mountain Sweet Honey came down here and gave 5 beehives with the bees to 4 different beekeepers after Hurricane Honey to help us recover. And that was very generous and very nice. And I just got the bees today, and so I'm going to install them in some hives that I've prepared. These are actually not raised hives from Mountain Sweet Honey, but I have yet to finish making his hives. So I take off that little piece of wood, and I'm going to try to get this the sugar water container out from here. And there we go. Let me get a grip on that. And I think I'll just cover up the bees for a minute. Don't need them totally out. You can see the bees sucking on the sugar water there. And just set that aside for a minute. I'm going to feed these bees for about a week. And then when they're ready, when I'm sure they're healthy and have adjusted to their new home, their new house I should say, I'm going to set them out in the wild, which is other people's backyards. This is the queen. She comes in her own little cage. The bees have had some time to get used to her and have accepted her as their queen. And I have to get this off somehow without really making everybody miserable. All right, let's tear it off. There we go. So let me check and see. You won't be able to see this on video, but there she is. She's very yellow and alive and happy. And all I'm going to do here is set her down in the new box for a minute. Take a couple of frames out here just so I have some working room. And at first I'm just going to set her down there. And then I'm going to shake these bees out into their new home. And you can see back here I've already done one hive. And let me do this part first. So I'm going to shake these bees out right on top of their queen. And then put the rest of the box over here. And they are all going to start to go down into their new home. These will start to go down into the hive. They'll take care of their queen. And one thing I have to do for the queen, and that's open up her box. This has a cork on this end and another cork on this end. And this end has a little candy in it, which the bees have been eating. I'll take out this cork, and the bees on the outside will continue to eat in until they release the queen into the hive. Now she's already pretty well accepted by the bees, so they'll eat this candy out here, and then the queen bee will be in the hive. And I'm just gonna push these bees aside a little bit. Come on, girls, give me some space here. I don't want to roll any bees, squash any bees. Just going to push this down right here between the frames. Might be a little harder for them to take care of her from the outside, but she's got some helper bees, attendants inside, and she'll be just fine for a day or so. So after this, on both of these hive boxes, I'm going to put an empty box on top and put a feeder on inside with some sugar water in it that they can eat from the inside, and then I'll put the cap on there, the lids on there, and they will spend the night here, start to get used to their new home, and we'll go from there. These are the first 5 hives that I've remade here since Ian. I have rescued some hives. Only one has survived from Ding Darling, and it's doing very well. I guess I can show you that. This is the Ding Darling hive here, and you can see that bees are very happily and busily going in and out. I just watched one go in completely loaded with orange pollen, and another one with some white pollen and some yellow pollen. So there's 3 kinds of pollen going in there. Just a variety of things that are blooming, some of them out of season here. And I think our osprey up there, if you can hear that, I think our ospreys are recognizing their new neighbors and calling out. So the whole neighborhood knows there's some new bees in the neighborhood. And we'll let these guys get used to their new home. I've got 3 more hives to 3 more boxes of bees to put on here, and then there are 50 more hives of bees coming in a week or so. So these are the other 3 that I'll put on there, and this has been my workspace for the last couple of weeks while I've been painting and getting everything ready for this this new season. Check us out on Facebook at Sanibel Honey, also at Instagram, and you can find some of the information there about what we've been doing before and after the hurricane and how this season is shaping up, which looks pretty good. Thanks for watching.